Good morning, Bruce Becker here from the kitchen for the tip of the day. The single drag, the sequence I just played is a sequence I've been using for many years to expand on the feel of the pull of the single drag and utilizing it in a few different arrangements of stickings to help support the growth of that. The first sticking is basically a drag in front of eighth notes. However, the eighth notes that I'm playing are in inverted double stroke roll, so I'm playing 1 and 2, up, down, up, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So my drag is placed in a low profile position in front of the dominant note. You get the drag from the squeeze. It is in the back of the hand a little bit, coming a little bit more from here to get a nice squeeze and pull. And that squeeze, when you do it on its own, can feel somewhat hollow if you just do the two notes. It is best represented when you have the dominant note. It's feeling like it has a resolve to it now. So when I play that dominant note and the grace notes in front of it, it really gives it the resolve factor. The second part of the sequence is playing the single drag now in a triplet-based rhythm. And I put the single drag on the very first of that group of triplets, and then all the other triplets thereafter, the drag is coming on the of the triplets. So it'll be played as this: 1 and lead 2 and lead 3 and lead 4. And the outline of the sticking without the drag is basically playing a shuffly double stroke roll: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry there, I almost lost my mind there, forgetting what I was doing. So, that being said, with the drag in front of it, the that drag now represents that it will be pulled and it will be an upstroke to set up the downstroke for the next, if that's the left hand drag, the left hand downbeat. So, represented like this: 1 and lead 2 and lead 3 and lead 4 and lead 1. So my drag is pulling, snapping into the hand as I come up and make a nice fluid upstroke. And the final of the sequence, the final exercise, is basically drags in front of 16th notes basically using what we call the Radam-McHugh, single Radam-McHugh sticking, which is right, left, left, right, and without the drag in front of it, it's an inverted paradiddle. It would be like the fourth version of the 4 variables of paradiddles. We have our regular paradiddle, our inverted, our reverse, and then the second inversion. And that is 1 E and 2 E and up, down, up, down. Now let's throw a drag in front of it, and we have 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and. And that sticking really allows for a better fluidity of the maneuvering through that. That sticking really represents a nice flow instead of doing it in a maybe alternating version. So here's the sequence again: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and lead 2, lead 3, lead 4, lead 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1, lead 2, lead 3, lead 4, lead 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So a great way to benefit and expand a little bit of the range of the feel of this pull for the single drag inside your hand. And the single drag is certainly one that we would use, whether it's embellishing for some jazz comping or playing ghost notes in a rock and roll or funk or R&B setting. It's a great rudiment to know, and there's several ways to do it. You can do it with a buzz, but it's best to get it clean first before you dirty it up. So go with the clean first. Bruce Becker, tip of the day: the single drag. Don't make it a drag, man. It's a good rudiment. Peace.